All this excitement over nothing so far, looks like. I've attended to school, but there's a start poking him in the face as many times.
Please rise for the presentation of the colors.
Better turn that on. Can't hear them.
We stand today on the edge of a new frontier, the frontier of the 1960s, the frontier of unknown opportunities and perils, the frontier of unfilled hopes and unfilled threats. In the long history of the world, only a few generations have been granted the role of defending freedom in its hour of maximum danger. I do not shrink from this responsibility. I welcome it. I do not believe that any of us would exchange places with any other people or any other generation. The energy, the faith, the devotion which we bring to this endeavor will light our country and all who serve it. And the glow from that fire can truly light the world. And so, my fellow Americans, ask not what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country. We choose to go to the moon in this decade and do the other things, not because they are easy, but because they are hard. Because that goal will serve to organize and measure the best of our energies and skills. because that challenge is one that we're willing to accept, one we are unwilling to postpone, and one we intend to win. And the other two.
100 years of delay have passed since President Lincoln freed the slaves, yet their heirs, their grandsons, are not fully free. They are not yet freed from the bonds of injustice. They are not yet freed from social and economic oppression. And this nation, for all its hopes and all its boasts, will not be fully free until all its citizens are free.
2,000 years ago, the proudest boast was, Civis Romanus sum. Today, in the world of freedom, the proudest boast is, Ich bin ein Berliner.
What kind of a peace do I mean, and what kind of a peace do we seek? Not a Pax Americana, enforced on the world by American weapons of war. Not the peace of the grave, or the security of the slave. I am talking about genuine peace, the kind of peace that makes life on earth worth living. It is the kind that enables men and nations to grow and to hope and build a better life for their children. Not merely peace for Americans, but peace for all men and women. Not merely peace in our time, but peace in all time.
Welcome to this special service honoring the memory of the 35th President of the United States, John Fitzgerald Kennedy. 45 years ago to this day, President Kennedy graced our campus with his magnetic presence and his moving words. As the University of North Dakota celebrates its 125th anniversary, it is only fitting that we commemorate here that great event in our community's history. President Kennedy brought his special spark of leadership and inspiration to us on that beautiful autumn day in 1963. But as we just heard, his voice still inspires. His words still educate. There is, it seems, a spark of the eternal in President Kennedy that rests among us and has the power to lift and guide us in this new age of danger. We meet at the University of North Dakota Eternal Flame, the centerpiece of our campus, perpetually burning in honor of our forebears and the core values they instilled in this university: the pursuit of knowledge, the cultivation of decency, the commitment to service, and the passion for excellence.